I'm yeah. Oh, hello and welcome back to a new video. Today, well, you can see we've been tramping along this big button grass plain, but we're heading all the way up there, up into those mountains. This is called Lake Rhona, and it's been a walk that I've been wanting to do, or busting to do, for a couple of years now. So keen to finally be up here. I've just been tramping along for about 3 hours. It's been very, very varied terrain, so I'll take you back in time. You can see what we've been up to, and we're going to be heading straight up that mountain, up to the Alpine Lake. Can't wait!
Flashback.
So we've just been walking along this sort of flat bush, scrub plain for the past half an hour. Soon we'll be crossing over a river, and then it should really open up, and then we'll get our first glimpse of the ranges. But as you can see here, it is just forest, just pretty standard forest, nothing special, and you wouldn't think you're going to a special area, but that's the magic. So we've just come down onto the banks of the Gordon River, and it's really full. The ranger said that the people on the other side had to wait 2 days to cross because it had so much water down here on the west coast. So we have to walk upstream to another crossing because it's too deep over here at the moment. But as you can see, it's just flooded. Just come up to the first river crossing, or the only river crossing, but it looks pretty hairy. This is it just here. Have to navigate these broken things and then head up and over on that log, hopefully not fall in. It's probably not advised to film this whilst walking, but I'm not going to look at the GoPro and we should be good, hopefully. Because it's not slippery just yet, it's more unnerving if anything. Fear is the mind killer. You must not embrace fear. That was easy. Easy as. Didn't even need to unstrap. Slow going along these plains. It's just tramping along. We're getting closer. We're about 8k in, and that peak just there is Lake Rhona. So we'll be starting the ascent soon. We're just going along this plain for hours with no end, but it's not like there was no forewarning about this. So we've just come into the old farm of the dude that lived here.
If it's too busy, they camp here.
This is what's left.
No, it isn't. They camp here.
Even though you can't camp here, so just ignore that part. But this is the old farmhouse. Well, the remains of it, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's keep going.
Some time later.
And after 7 hours of bog and grueling walking, we've finally made it to Lake Rhona, and we're coming up on the view right now, and oh my god, that is better than the photos depicted. Jesus. Oh my god.
I feel like we're hallucinating.
Yeah. Just got one final bog to get through, and then we'll be down to that glorious looking lake. Oh my days.
Home sweet home.
Oh, lovely pasta. Oh, I tell you what, that was not easy. That was only 15k, and that was one of the most difficult 15k's I've done. The last bit's just straight up. Oh, look at this. Oh wow. The GoPro just cannot do that justice.
Good morning. It's a fresh new morning. We didn't get much of a sunrise this morning because it was a bit cloudy, but the sun is just starting to break. up and over the lake, as you can see just here. Last night when we got in, it was just a bit of a mad rush to get the beds and the tents up and everything like that, because it was incredibly, you know, it was getting dark pretty quick, so we didn't really have much time, and then we were eating dinner in the dark. So I think if you're going to do something like this, you do definitely need to give yourself at least, you know, 5 to 7 hours to get up here, just because it is such an arduous trek, I would say. But the view this morning is just wow. Look at that. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. So we're just going to have a bit of a slow morning this morning, because it was such a tough walk. So we're just going to have a nice spot of breakfast, and then we're going to eventually make our way up to the top of the mountain, Reed's Peak, just up there. And then we're just going to have a bit of a day hike today, an easier day hike, I think is the plan. So, and then make some breakfast.
Some time later.
So we're just going for a little walk now up into those mountains just behind us. Just going to go and circle the rim of Lake Rhona. So just a bit of a day hike. There's this beautiful view looking back. That's what you sort of get as you come in when you first drop into the lake. It's very boggy. I've already lost a foot to the mud, so I'll keep it going. So we're just getting these little gusts as we go along, because it is persistently cloudy, but the views across the other side of the lake are just so spectacular. And this is sort of some of the walking terrain that, you know, is there's a lot of these rock scrambles to get to the top. So we've just ascended up a steep ridge. It's pretty hairy. Just got these beautiful monoliths just here. It's like the old man's store. And then just gonna, now that we're up the top of the ridge, we have a walk around, up and over, all the way up onto this Reed's Peak, just here, or there, that one over there. Beautiful, beautiful. It's just mud and bog. So much. It's just avoiding the bog.
You didn't avoid the bog, you embrace it.
That's right. Push up there. So this last little rock scramble, and then we'll be at the top. Wow, and that is the view just over here, looking out on these ranges. Time for some lunch. Alright, and then we have come to the end of the video. We are at the top of Reed's Peak, which is pretty spectacular. As you can see that view just behind me. So we're just going to be heading back down now, and then after that tomorrow we'll be getting off into the return slog on the way back to the car, which was, you know, intense. So I don't feel I need to record it again because that would just make it too long a video. But if you have enjoyed this one, do let me know down below with a like or a comment, because it's a massive help. And then I'll see you in the next one. This hike is not for the light-hearted or the faint-hearted, I should say. It was full on. It was really full on. So keep that in mind if you're ever out here. All right.